In the heart of a city, wrapped in routine, where steel met sky and footsteps echoed against concrete, lived a man named Victor. A senior engineer by profession, Victor was a man of order, disciplined, grounded, and deeply stoic. His colleagues admired his calm under pressure, his measured responses, his seemingly unshakable inner peace. But his serenity had a cost. He kept his distance. To some, he was wise. To others, cold. He believed empathy, though noble, was dangerous if left unchecked. Pity clouds judgment, he would say. Emotion is a wild horse. It must be tamed. His life followed a rhythm: early mornings, precision work, quiet dinners, and evenings spent reading Marcus Aurelius under a dim lamp. But even the strongest rhythm can be disrupted by the unexpected. And so it came. One rainy evening, as Victor walked home through an alley he seldom used, he heard a soft cry beneath the pouring sky. A boy, no older than 10, sat hunched beside a broken crate, clothes soaked, lips trembling, arms wrapped tightly around a torn backpack. Victor stopped. The stoic in him hesitated. Do not let emotion dictate your action, he thought. Yet something stirred. Not pity, not panic, but presence. He approached. What are you doing out here? Victor asked, voice calm. My mom, the boy whispered, eyes hollow. She hasn't come back. It's been 2 days. Victor knelt. Do you have anyone else? Somewhere to go? The boy shook his head. For a moment, time stilled. The city noise faded, and Victor felt a conflict he hadn't faced in years. His philosophy pulling one way, his humanity another. Every stoic bone in his body told him to report it, to move on, to remain composed. But then a line from Aurelius surfaced in his mind. You don't have to turn this into something. It doesn't have to upset you. And he understood. Stoicism isn't the absence of feeling. It's the mastery of it in the service of virtue. Victor took off his coat and wrapped it around the boy. Let's get you warm. That night changed Victor. He took the boy, Sam was his name, to a shelter, stayed with him through the intake, made sure he ate, made sure someone cared. Days turned into weeks. Victor checked in often, brought books, helped with homework, shared quiet walks and even quieter talks. At work, colleagues noticed something shift. He smiled more, listened longer. His calm remained, but it was warmer now, no longer a shield, but a shelter. In one conversation with a co-worker who'd recently lost a parent, Victor sat quietly, offering nothing but his presence. When she looked up, tears brimming, he simply said, I won't pretend to understand your pain, but I can sit with you in it if that helps. Empathy, he realized, wasn't weakness. It was wisdom applied with compassion. The Stoic ideal wasn't detachment. It was engaged stillness. To feel the weight of another's suffering without drowning in it. To act not from impulse, but from love tempered by reason. Months later, Sam was placed with a foster family. He gave Victor a note. Thank you for not walking past. That single sentence undid years of distance. Victor still read Aurelius, still rose early, still walked through the city with silent strength, but now when he saw pain in others, he didn't retreat into solitude or quote maxims in his mind. He reached out, not out of obligation, but out of understanding, because real stoicism, he had learned, isn't about escaping emotion. It's about rising above the chaos to do what is right, even when it hurts. And empathy, true empathy, isn't letting pain control you. It's having the courage to witness it and the strength to hold someone through it without losing yourself. Empathy and stoicism are not opposites. They are allies. One reminds us to feel, the other reminds us how to respond. And together, they make us whole.